Conservative Media Peeps, what's up? It's me, John D. Villarreal, and Paul at Villarreal there. Now, we're still talking about this whole aftermath of this bin Laden operation, and, you know, where the Navy SEALs went in there and took out bin Laden in Pakistan. And the next angle in this, there's so much to talk about, it's not even funny. And the next angle in this is about the enhanced interrogation techniques. Now again, it's all personal opinion, not alleged facts, not casting aspersions, all for entertainment parody purpose only, shut disclaimers. Now, so, you know, there's a big debate brewing now. You know, you remember in political campaigns and whatnot, in fact, I believe, if I remember correctly, in Obama's presidential campaign, there was a lot of people on the left. There was an attack on George Bush and the policies of Guantanamo and waterboarding and EIT and all this types, and the Iraq War and all this type of stuff. Now you've got Obama in power, and I don't know, in my personal opinion, it looks like a lot of policies are, in terms of war, Guantanamo, enhanced interrogation techniques, this type of stuff, are somewhat similar. I mean, we'll talk about this in an upcoming video, and we'll go into that, as I want to take the temperature of where the liberals are with that, with the Iraq War, with Libya, with this operation, whatever like that. But specifically right now on this, there is a major debate that's going on about whether or not we got the intelligence to take out bin Laden in part from enhanced interrogation techniques, with Zawahiri, with KSM, with some of these other people that the Bush administration got a lot of criticism from, particularly on the left. Remember, this is all about, hey, we don't torture here in America. Question has to be raised, where did this information come from, and did it come from enhanced interrogation techniques, at least in part? And now where does this put some people with their previous criticism of George Bush? Paul, what do you think about this situation and this controversy? Are now some people going to either be potentially hypocritical, or are they going to have to maybe make some apologies or eat crow over their criticism of the Bush administration and enhanced interrogation techniques, because it may have led to, in part, been a contributing factor to this result of taking out bin Laden?
John, I think that there is definitely the potential here for cries of hypocrisy or potential backlash, if you will, from people who will look at the points that you just made, say, this information does appear to have been gotten from enhanced interrogation techniques. And people like Nancy Pelosi were saying, apparently a few years ago, Osama bin Laden wasn't that much of a threat. Well, but President Bush stayed on him. He kept looking or kept focused, even when he wasn't supposedly a big threat. So now Nancy Pelosi is saying it's an incredibly important event. Now it does appear as though enhanced interrogation techniques and other measures that were supported by George W. Bush and other Republicans, and apparently opposed by Barack Obama and other Democrats, helped accomplish this. So it's going to be interesting to see how Democrats try to square up those different facts and kind of, tidy them up as this goes forward. Well,
and you've seen people like, there's a lot of articles on this. Mark Thiessen has a great article out there. There's this debate raging now. And I think we're going to, it's really going to get engaged here quite soon. And people have to really, I think both sides need to drop the partisan stuff and really look at what the reality is. And I think people, I know the audience is smart and I trust the audience. You have to look at, well, wait a minute, where are we at on this? And what worked, and beyond policies, what we want to do in the future, what's the reality of what happened here? Whether we should or shouldn't do EIT or all that type of stuff, What is the reality of happening here? And if you're going to give credit, then credit where credit is due, and that's what we're talking about. So I want to know what you people think about that, including and especially the liberals. Where do you come in? You're going to give credit to your Biden administration, and we were one of the first people right out there in front that did so, and SEAL Team 6 and the CIA and all the rest. But where are you at now with your, some of the liberals with the criticism of George Bush and EIT and how that played into this? Because some may say, and it may come out, that this may not have been possible without that information. So what's up now? I want to know about that. And we can, and a separate question is whether we should do EIT or not, or engage with other countries that might do EIT, rendition, all that, whatever. That's a whole different thing. I'm just talking about, did EIT play a role in the intelligence that led to Bin Laden being taken out? If it did, where are you at now with what the Bush administration's policies were regarding that? You tell me what's up. Comments below, subscribe above. I'm John D. Villarreal. That is Paul. We're Conservative Media, and we'll see you next time.